How do I even... How do I even gauge how this should be? This is such a difficult project to undertake. It's because the original artist was kind of a fucking shitter. Put everything on by layers. Or if they did, they merged them all before sending them to the client. Let's see. Okay. I think this is a piece of fluff that goes like this. We're filling in this area here. Let's see. No hopium, Kaiman. Only copium. Oh. Gotta keep some... Actually, no, I don't think we need to keep it a little bit bad. Hardness on the brush. Then this is part of the collar of the jacket? No. Collar of the blouse. I'll do Ascension later. And let's see. This should probably go up to here. Right now I'm going to flounder about my lack of artistic skills. Fill the holes that the artist left in this commission, while I try to turn this person's commission into a moving model. First I gotta patch everything up first. In Classic? That's... honestly should have been there since the start. Although I guess if they add it in late like this, it's more Blizz-like than anything. You make this brush round. Need to remake that little outline there. Zoom in, fill in the transparency holes. That doesn't look too bad. We'll never know. Yeah, getting to ICC gear level will be a lot easier now. Let's see if I can make this much softer eraser. That's just blur it. Oh. That's like the one bright side, or actually that was the major bright side when RDF was released in retail all those days ago, is because my guild was transient. I was able to gear all my characters into Talk and ICC level before they came back. Sadly, them coming back was worse for my progress than it was better. Especially because I had to remake. Now I'm making this for somebody. I had to remake my character multiple times. Because, somebody's girlfriend wanted to be the healer. Even though she kind of sucked. There's making this for somebody. They got some piece of artwork done. Now I'm patching it up because the artist didn't really complete their end of the deal. So I gotta fill in holes left behind by the hair after the hair being taken off. Have to cut up the eyes, have to fill in faces in the holes in the face. And then I gotta smooth out all these different skin tones that I did. This is a sort of a Frankenstein project I've been doing. I should probably maintain this color up here. Kind of spreads across a bit, and then we'll take this color and just bubble in this. Make my brush bigger. Make sure there's no transparency holes. And this is going to be part of the fluff. Let's see where's it in frame. How bad? And how are the metrics being measured? I thought Blizzard stopped doing that. Is it just something like a census add-on? Or the census add-on that players have been using for ages? Oh, kill rates. LDW. Well, Death Whisper I think is not difficult because of mechanics, but difficult. Well, actually, I guess it is kind of difficult because of mechanics. Even pressing a simple button. Even pressing a simple button can be hard for the hardest of people. Yeah, but I'm kind of retarded, so I'm just gonna do my way. So, you're watching how I did my own, although I'm doing this for somebody else now, but it would be better if I did what you're saying, even if I knew what you're saying. Marrowgar? Marrowgar is... if you can't beat Marrowgar, you can't beat ICC, but only 42%, that is kind of harrowing. He is probably the easiest. Literally kill the bone spike. Should have colored this in originally on its own. And then with the outline myself. That's what I should have done. Getting everything I learned in art class back in high school. Start from the back. Finish with the front. So far, it's only time. Although I'm supposed to have D&D in 30 minutes. Oh, 30 minutes? No, an hour. But Harmu is busy looking at apartments in Moscow or something. But Lady Death Whisper having a small kill rate is not ununderstandable. I think when I did, what was it with Treecook? When I did ICC on one of the GD realms, might have been GD2 when we had our little 10-man splinter. Or it might have been Gulag. Death Whisper was the only hero that not only did I need gear beyond Ulduar to heal on as a Resto Shaman, it was the only fight that seemed like I needed to pay attention to anything as a healer in ICC. Fuck. What is this? This is not a piece of fluff. This is underneath the this could be filled in willy-nilly. This should be a bit darker under here. This is underneath the collar, technically. Pop like the blouse. Blur that later when we do the finishes touches. Yeah, Lady Death Whisper or Death Whisper. Yeah, she's definitely a gear check out of all the bosses in ICC. And then in Heroic, she's a brain check because you need to make sure that your players are not biting people who've already been bit. This can all just be flat fluff. There's a little coloration there, so this is sort of supposed to be shadow. I think this was the whole filled donuts. That's shadow. Let me take this, shake that in a little bit. That. Brush smaller. A good artist would leave the shadow here and make it a part of the actual thing. I'm not a good artist. Or an artist at all. Get all the colors down to here and we'll blur this. I think I could probably make a shadow out of the hair itself. So, we can do that later. It's okay. Let me zoom out. There's so many flaws in my own thing. I didn't even notice. Okay. Where all this? Just the strength? Yeah, it should be fine. Maybe smudge it a little bit with a smaller brush. Make sure I don't see any transparency holes. A zoomer server? Yeah, actually. Thing is how the boomers have no skills or knowledge of the content that they've fought for the last 10 years. Meanwhile, I've had every single Wrath fight seared into my brain since the day it came out. Though I am not a zoomer. Just a gamer. That's fine. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. That collar as dirty as it looks. Yeah, it looks pretty dirty on this. Yep, that is very true. I gotta do it on the other side. This looks like a little mistake here. Like that should appear to be fluff. Why not? It's much too straight of a line. I'm sure the artist meant to do this. Looks like the fluff is stringing off there. Then fill this hole. Those other transparencies. Nope. Good. I think J-Dub. That is a very familiar name. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I have. We should do something about this. I think was he on Glaston's server? Was he on Glasscord? Before Glastoning? Yeah. Yeah, I met him. Sorta. I know of him. This looks like... Is that supposed to be hair shadow? Yes, it is hair shadow. Oh, getting rid of that. weird texture they placed all over here. Let's see. The hardness or the force. Oh, it's a little softer touching here. Scatter over this. And we'll blur. That stacks out a bit too much. This will be hitting my hair most of the time, hopefully. Yeah, what even has if what even happened with Glaston? Dude, I recognize that my Discord list was a bit too short to scroll through one day. And it was all over. No new chat 2024. Yeah, get to people. I, for one, enjoyed support E4 Tinker. Okay, let's just do the rough fill-ins first. I like the textures here. I don't know why this texture exists. It kind of does look like an artifacting of some sort. And we gotta interpret what this is gonna look like. Looks like a hard corner of the jacket fluff. In the hard corner will be right there. Around. That might be a little bit of pain. Probably just try and mirror the other side where I don't try to fill this in too much. Pink. A little corner for the collar. I don't know, actually this collar might be fine the way it is. Very into the asymmetrical wabi-sabi type designs. Though, that is also just making up for my lack of abilities to be artistic. I imagine Ascension PvP is either breakneck or drawn out. You mean like battlegrounds? Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Should I just make it a link out to here? Turn. Alright, save the pencil instead. Not try to add that. Okay. And back to the brush. Blur that a bit. Well, I'm probably gonna draw this again. Up there. Doing the transparency holds. Then we get the pencil. Actually, no, we get the brush still. Onto tube, over here, eyedropper. Probably gonna look bad. I zoom out. Again, this is going to be covered by hair most of the time. And if you know anything about VFX industries and artists, they, you only do the work on the side that's going to be seen. Unless you're the psychopaths that did Baldur's Gate 3, and then you, do everything to zoom in perfectly. Why the game took so long. It looks like fluff. Okay, take this. Draw a neat little outline on this. Try to stay within redraw fluff here. Try to kind of preserve what the artist was going for. Imagine a client likes or has some sort of reference for this image. Do some over here. I think that's a bit too hard. We zoom out. Looks fine. Maybe I should delete some of that fluff on the left collar. do a little bit of this, give it the 3D feeling. It has some dimension. Just a little. And where's the blur tool? Cheap. Pretty cheap. But I think it does what it needs to. I should probably roll this a little bit somehow. I can edit it in Cubism. So I need to do with this. Did this thing have legs before? I think so. No legs, okay. Oh, fuck. I press backstab while spamming heroic strike. Now I think I should... Is this skirt in front or behind? I think I should cut these arms. Start from up here. Go along the jacket and down from the skirt. Take more off the arms because I could probably draw those a bit better. Just because they look a lot darker. This probably can. Painted in a different... Oops. Painted in a better color just because it was sort of a... I don't know, it's fine. Not gonna try to edit anything I don't really need to. I think that's good. And... I guess I should just cut these arms off. I wonder how much I would have to draw of it, though. Let's behave well with the glue. I think it would. Maybe. If I even remember how to do glue. It's been a while since I made an outfit. I wish I could cut that fluff off, then animate the fluff with jiggle physics. That would be nice. It'd be really easy to fill in those holes too. Now I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, let's get these arms off. This will be behind, so we'll try to keep the outline to the right. Well, I'm pretty sure Morgan wants the current campaign to end. Because, he wants to play his Mary Sue, almost a sex slave elf. His backstory, not mine. Though, his suggestion on playing a kobold campaign is kind of enticing to me. The only problem is that you guys haven't really seen many kobolds. I have a lot of them. My friends, who I'm gonna be going into the tabletop RPG business with, love my kobolds, because they're fucking silly. Well, the dog ones are. Right, let's hope this floats. Okay. Set tunes layer. Arm. Oh. Well, if you can find him in Vancouver, I won't stop you. Let's see the damage done to the body. Clean. Skirt. Looks clean too. Good job, Poppy. Dr. Poppenstein's anime girl surgery machine. Working fine. Do that to the other arm. The World of Warcraft kobolds are kind of like a cross between the old school AD&D and a rat. The old school kobolds are more, actually, yeah, the old school kobolds are more like rat dogs. And then I think I don't know when they became lizards. And Wizards of the Coast decided to make them draconic. If you are a fan of Korean and Japanese fantasy, you'll know that, well, you should now know, as I'm telling you, that a lot of their fantasy settings are based heavily on old school D&D, 1E and Advanced Edition, or Advanced D&D, and their kobolds are all dogs. Did this be cut? Yeah, I think that line doesn't matter. Then you're an old man now, Africa. Falling asleep at movies with the kids. Probably off of like 2 beers. While dreaming about driving that mower across the lawn. be a bit more liberal with our places. Yeah, then you got V's interpretation of kobolds, which I know Hyman is a fan of. But OG kobolds were more like rat dogs. Then I think either 4th or 5th edition turned them into little lizard dudes that worship dragons. And my kobolds, the dog ones, are based off the AD&D Twitch GM Koibu. Very good at what it does. And that floats well. Let's see if it sticks. See the damage. This is not bad. Not as clean as the other arm, but okay. Arm L. Arm 2. I don't know which one that is. You guys better tons of kobolds. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Why is my encoder... Why is Ops giving me the red light? I'm dropping frames. I dropped so many frames. Let's see if that does anything. Nope. How strange. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing anything important. Okay. So, let's hide the body. Now we gotta make arms. Or sleeves, at least sleeves. A bit more open to flaws than an actual arm would be. And I don't technically have to make the entire thing. I think the top could stay the way it is right now, because I'm gonna end up gluing it to the body. The bottom, however, needs to be fixed a bit so there could be some movement. We'll use a pencil for this. No, that will be glued. Actually, will I even be able to glue it? I'd be able to glue it. Where should the glue end is the better question. Definitely should start up top because it has to be connected to the jacket. And then I guess, let's see, let's take a look at our image here. I guess right here, where these two creases come will probably be where the actual other part of the sleeve ends. Or that the the armpit of the sleeve begins, is better, I should say. Yes. We'll color in the sleeve down here. We're not gonna make too much motion with it. But just enough to give it that not one piece feeling. I could just fill tool this, I think. Where's the bucket? Am I blind? There, yes, I am. Cool. Bring over that. Alright. Smudge the colors into the part we drew. This is fine. Then we blur across these lines. And I think we need to make this look more crisp. And because I'll manually add polygons onto these. And it will connect to the jacket regardless. Why am I constantly putting out such a lower bitrate? Task Manager, answer me these questions. Huh. Ops is choking on GPU. Strange. Is it? My ops is using like tons of GPU, which is not really what it normally does. I also have lots of drop frames. Maybe... How strange. It's my YouTube is going. Oh, it does look fine. I think. God, this game's music was so good. Yeah, let's close this. That might help. I am watching this in the background though. Then this doesn't really need to be messed with too much. Probably should open the layer up a bit. Draw in anyway. Or probably need to draw in more down to the bottom than I do near the top. There are problems to questions I don't have answers until I try doing the next step, which is a pain in my ass. Layer boundary size. Width. That should be good. Oh, should be straighter. Shouldn't worry too much about this. I'm not gonna make it move enough for it to even matter. So this will be garbage back here. I don't want YouTube killing my stream for listening to copyrighted music, so I gotta listen to video game music. the side-scroller indie games. No way those could be DMCA'd. Resize. Increase the width. Move it so it goes to the other side that we want. And again, pencil it in. Up to about here. Tool. Little tool. Brush it in. The brush as far to the left as possible. Not good, so it's not working like the way I want it to, because it's just the way shit rolls. Smudge it. Or no, it's dodge. Smudge. Smudge the good colors into the bad colors. Anti-Rakes mixtures seething at that comment. It needs to be darker. Get another comment. Seethe over. Let's see. Should be a lighter one. Should be a darker one. And blur some of these lines here. I don't think it'll be extending that much, so just like everything else, I don't think you do too much. Probably smurry this little. Nah, that's fine. Should fill this in a bit more. Alright. The arms are done. Oh, I love the Hotline Miami games. I only played Hotline Miami because I watched them play Hotline Miami 2, and the song to the final stage in 2 was just so good. Where is it? The final stage was just so good. Now it's a Roller Mobster for Hotline Miami 2 by Carpenter Britt. And because of that, the only reason why I played Fury was because the opening theme, the trailer song is a Carpenter Britt song. And I'm like, wow, this song sounds sick. And then I'm like, wait, is this that one guy? One song on that one game that I played at the game because of that one song? It happened to be that one guy. Literally only played Hotline Miami because of this song. I was very happy I did. Should play Hotline Miami. Get a bigger brush. I think that's all the hard parts. No, that's all the easy parts. Hard part is doing the face. Part of me wants to take this bow. Part of me wants to cut this bow off so I can also add to it its own jiggle physics. I'm not getting paid for this though. Hotline Miami story was really good. Came to you in little bits, and then at the end it was like, bam. Alright, awesome. Hotline Miami 2 would have also been a really good story if it weren't for no, actually no, 2's story was good. It was the gameplay that kind of sucked a bit. The stages were all too big. They didn't have that like running through a blueprint feel that Miami 1 did. They didn't give you that like gritty snap bing bang bong kind of gameplay. Instead you get hit by somebody with a shotgun from across the from a part of the map that you can't see, and then you die. And then the the dev said that after hearing complaints of that, he said that the characters in the game called the fans, you know, the four people who were doing copycat killings based off of Jacket's original run in the first game. He said that they were the fans, which was really strange. They were the fans, and you know, we killed them off because, you know, they wanted the game to be just like Miami 1, which was kind of strange. So yeah, we want it to be good like the first one. It's just still really like 2 though. There are some stages that are really good. The prison stage I think was one of my favorite, and then the subway stage. I like the stages that you play as the journalists. Okay. Guess we can move on from this. The arms will move. Oh, actually, that's something I gotta take a look at. Alright, these colors do need more work. At least they need to be blended better. That's what I need. And the bottoms will move better. Yeah, his stages are good too. I think the journalist one was the best though. I liked his story was also fun. This is sort of like his little descent into madness. And during the stages you kind of control that descent with whether or not you kill people. And I realized that you can do that when like sometimes you can tackle somebody and get on them, and when you finish them off you'll punch them, and you can just keep punching them. So Hotline Miami was a really good game. Do those guys still make games? I played the first one a long time ago. Let's see. Nation and abstraction. make any of their own things, it seems. Or this is a bigger dev that might have eaten the old one. I don't know. No. Those two games are fucking gold. I think those will pass muster. Hyman is the local id historian. Yeah, American McGee's Alice. There was a second one, right? That was like the Madness Returns one. I never heard good things about the second one. I remember the first one had one of those nice, like, late PS1, early PS2 kind of action platformers. Like the old Harry Potter games. Floppy disks. Nuts knowing that there are people who are adults today who have never seen a floppy disk in their life. I remember having stacks of those because my grandpa would he was the PC gamer in the house until we finally got a better. You know, he was the PC gamer, yeah, and then I became the PC gamer. Yeah, my grandpa was the PC gamer in our house. He introduced me to Warcraft and Duke Nukem. Both Duke Nukems, the 2D side-scrolling platformer by Apogee, and Duke Nukem 3D. He had a Duke Nukem Kiloton Collection Atomic Edition. Had all the official Duke Nukems, plus the 4th chapter that was a fan-made version of the game. Then Duke Nukem Assault, which was like 500 stages made by fans that 3D Realms took and sold. Good times. Okay, I think these arms are done. I could add. I think I can add jiggle physics to this skirt without having to take it separately from everything else. No, actually, I would have to take it separately from everything else if I want to do that. I would have to clip the jacket out. I just don't want to redraw all these things. Although I don't have to redraw too much if I do it. Then again, I'm also not getting paid for this. I should get a working product out first. These eyes need to be fixed. Now I can leave them as they are and fix it in cubism. Or I can try to give them that almond shape, like the one on the right. Although, let's see. Could probably try to give it that almond shape. Sclera should. I could probably just fix it in cubism it'll be a lot easier for me. Well, this sclera being this color is kind of a pain in the ass. When it comes to drawing on it, let's see. Let's see. Let's put everything on. Why is the left sclera a different color than the right sclera? Okay, let's drop her. Drop this. Let's make them the same color. Should probably make... no, the sclera's not going to move at all. The eyes can widen though, but then I could just make the sclera bigger in Cubism, a lot easier. Retransfer to a Brazilian server. Why would you do that? What would cause your small little 13-year-old mind to do such a thing? I do need to fix that pupil. Looks strangely lopsided. How that happened. I can't listen to the soundtrack at work because I'll really make all the sounds. I also can't listen to Disturbed at work because I'll try singing along. Wow, free transfer! And you just click the button. Algum BR. Actually, no, they wouldn't say that because it's their fucking server. Literally just lose your level 30 character because you took a free transfer to hell. You willingly went to Brazil. Morgan is sick. You know, I did have no faith that today's game was going to happen. Leveling to 30 to 40 on a Brazilian World of Warcraft hellscape. And it planted the seed of self-flagellation. The seed that has grown into something dark within all of us. How did this happen? That doesn't matter, it's just a sclera. Sclera could be... the entire box could be sclera if for all I care. Actually... I'll just leave it the way it is. I could fix it in Cubism. Okay, now we gotta do something about this looking like a burn victim. Or do I need to fix this on the right side? Probably should. I don't fucking know. I'm not an artist. It looks fine. Once again, I believe in the... We do things scuffed here. Okay. Honestly, I think this little brown ring on the outside of the eye should probably go all the way around. Gives it that neat little anime fox girl look. How am I gonna fix his face? Should I just make it one skin tone? I probably should just make it a single skin tone. Start with the lightest one is probably the best. I'm gonna pay mind to what is proper on the shading side of things. Let's see, let's lower the hardness. I added that because it was air hole. And go up this way. Let's see. Undo all those changes. Alright, now let's make a copy of this. That's how I work. Hide that. Go back, let's do this. Alright. This. It's okay to have the temples be a little darker. I don't think I need to worry too much about going up all the way through the head because they'll be covered by hair. I should also import the hair into this file, huh? Hair, no glasses. Hair, glasses over hair. These are the same file. What are you doing? Okay, that didn't work. I seems like I could drag and drop things into here. Let's see. Copy this. Go up here. Yeah. There we go. Open with. That's easy. Don't accidentally open up all my porn. This. Where's the copy? Copy that. Drop it in here. Ooh. Let's undo that. There is a full size. There we go. Is it invisible? There we go. Put this up top. That's unfortunate. Huh. It's gotta fill those in too now. Oh, it shouldn't be too bad. Then the ears can be their own thing. Right, let's work on this. Let's forget the fake for a second. Let's fix his hair. We gotta erase these flesh tones. I should replay Hotline Miami too. You know, one game that I really want to replay is I wonder if I can get it to work on my computer. Because it's an old PC game. Or an old game that was a PC port, better I should say. It's fucking True Crime Streets of LA. That was a good game. Just really bled into this hair. Should be a lot of hair. Huh? Need to find the other image. Do the same image. Wait, are they cut off by the glasses anyway? They are. This motherfucker needs a refund. There was no bad song in Hotline Miami. They're all 8 to 10 out of 10. Let's just get rid of that strand. Right. I think Live 2D could handle the white outlines on its own, but I don't know what they're going to be using for this. Erase as much of the white on the outside of this hard purple line. Imp doing weird things. I don't know why it's doing this with this background. Been doing it since I've been using it for the last week. It's also time for our game. And again, Morgan is sick, Harmu is AWOL, Val is away. I predicted it properly. There will be no Eastern Legions today. At least that's what it feels like. Let's see. Never finished that game, Kaiman. Never finished the game. Never be able to... I'm not sure if it's even a big reveal. It doesn't matter to you, because you weren't there for that first time. Could be funny. Everyone should have a laugh. And then we can move on to the actual intermission campaign. Then after I kill you guys there... Hopefully, you know, when you get to the final session, it should only take a month max. Just like this game should have only took a month max. Game. Although the intermission, the proper intermission campaign should be fun, just because of the way it's going to be handled. should be doing my own stuff. Finish solidifying my base rulebook and start writing my setting rulebook for the game that I plan on releasing. And then I can make the DMG for it. Let's see. But being Lloyd was the biggest wrench in my creative abilities. Brain just doesn't turn on until it's midnight. I should do drugs. That ought to help me. Be like Gary Gygax, get a pile of cocaine and a handful of hookers. That's how first edition was made. Let's see. Let's erase these strands. They're mostly just whites. I feel like I should just delete this entire strand. Oh yeah, these strands don't exist. This small one here. There's no way anyone's gonna see that. Okay, that's fine. I think. Compared to where it's gonna be, yeah, it shouldn't be on screen most of the time. The supervisor really telling me that I have a interesting way of going about things. While it nice for getting things right, the efficiency is always a little suspect. But in the end, I don't care when I'm balancing books for fucking millionaire YouTubers. I'd get work done because I'd be on coke. I'd be working nonstop. I'd be working through the night. I'd go to work on coke because I didn't need to go to sleep. Gotta wake up at midnight, do all my work between midnight and 6. Then coke my way through work. My I should probably draw in some of these hair strands because their hair is gonna move. Oh, actually, yeah, the hair will move, huh? What a shit fucking artist. The art itself is not bad. They're just their delivery of the product was bad. I have to. Yeah, the arms. I could push the hair inward a bit. That way, when they turn to the left and the right, the hair will come out from out underneath the arms, and there'll still be stuff there. And then I don't think I need to have the back hair animated too much. Just the front. There's white lines over here looking really bad. Check those in. Ah. Okay, you know what? Try to do this. Okay, what are we gonna do? Okay, let's put the above. And then and what I believe should be there. Hello? On what I believe should be there. And we'll just do a fill bucket. I don't need to go all the way. I think here's fine. Oh no, we should probably go all the way up to the fluff. That's what am I doing? I shouldn't be filling that in. Real close, make sure there's no hole. And then no, I should take apart the front bangs first. Relay that. I should chop this up first. This is a pain in the ass. You know, it's real simple making my model. That's also because of the way I did it. I had to really fill in too many holes. Alright. Let's forget about the other triage right now. Let's fix the rest of this and cut up what we're going to use. Probably draw an outline for that. Functions nobody wanted on any program. Okay, that should be good. David Spade and Hoot Network. Why? That is so strange. Follow like 2, 3 people, all of them streamers on Twitch. Well, or Kick now, really. Yeah, David Spade and Guy Fieri. That is Poppy, alright. Because we're here in Flavor Town. I'm playing the same character in all my fellow comedian friends' movies, dating back to Danny Boy. Oh, that looks cheap. Yeah, that's bad. Let's see. On top of this little outline, so it's almost filled up. Honestly, Guy Fieri is more of a Morgan thing. I'm an Elton Brown guy myself. Looks a little bit better. That's fine. I'm gonna give those jiggle physics, so they're gonna be moving around, no one's gonna see it. Fuck! I don't think I'll be giving these jiggle. I mean, I can. I think this is all gonna be one cup, though. It's the way they overlap like this. This art really was not made to be made into a live 2D. Granted, again, mine wasn't either. Alton being extra is why I liked him. He was the, Bill Nye the Science Guy of food. And it was literally Bill Nye the Science Guy, but with food. That's why I like him so much. Yeah, Bill Nye the Science Guy was the Bill Nye the Science Guy of science. Alton Brown was the Bill Nye the Science Guy of food. And Adam Ruins Everything is the Bill Nye the Science Guy of everything else. Okay, that should be good. Over here, this. On that hole. Fix these. Oh, that's kind of cheap. We'll use the bucket. That's almost worse than not using the bucket. Let's see. Up a bit. He was the only person with any character on that network for a long time. Him and Paula the N-word Dean. Paula Hard Dean. Just throwing sticks of butter and everything. Okay, so we'll... What do I do? Where's the measure tool? Think we'll cut it off in here? No. Put it higher. Cut the hair off here. Make the top part of the hair a base. We overlay these locks on top of that base. No. How did I do mine? I think... Take a look at my face here. How did I do mine? Here it is. Okay, so I'll take the front part. I think I might have to go all the way to the top because of the way it's drawn, which complicates things. I'll make... And I'm up. it puts the lotion on the skin. Or else it gets the hose again. I think that should work. No, my outfit. I might have to actually cut all the way up to the top then, because of the way this is drawn. And then I'll overlay. I could leave it as a base underneath. So, Celia, you're here witnessing my first Frankenstein's monster. A horribly incomplete piece of art that I have to turn into, well, I don't have to, but I am turning into a live 2D. Warsaw Gulches always sucked ass. Alterac Basin is where it's at. Rathy. I am very fond of the idea of vanilla AV. This is on the idea. Okay. I think those lights should just be drawn over. You don't need these. They do not coexist nicely with animation. And I'm not an artist, so we cannot have those. Yeah, nice things. That. Color for that. Yeah, take the hardness off. 50. Okay, I will. I think I should cut the ears off. Making their own thing. Be nicer for jiggle physics as well. It's okay to leave some area behind. The ears will be shoved underneath a little bit, and the hair, any colors left behind that is purple by the hair, would sort of simulate volume. Wait, set it. Yeah, it's a closed loop. Load it. Good. Layer ear. Let's see. Float that. Okay. Ear. Probably cut this little hoge out too. That would be a charming thing to have on its own. Load it. Okay. Oh, we should probably color that in to be purple. We have softness. Outline purple. Okay, and then erase the rest of this white. Oh, get rid of it. Looks cheap. How this artist had a white background, like, cut onto everything. Well, that's right, because there was just a white background. They didn't have a transparency. Damn fool. About to get slammed with the autoban. Are you... Wait, are you still on Wrath? Yella? Is MOH doing Wrath? How do you feel about hardcore vanilla, Ciela? It's funny how all of my WoW friends don't like hardcore. Except for Noose. If if hardcore had PvP, or at least special PvP rules, where you didn't outright die or lose your character when you got PvP'd to death, would you still not like hardcore? Say, you dropped items, or you had like a mortal wound debuff. Just fucked you up for a while. I personally never cared much for hardcore anything. I played Path of Exile hardcore once or twice with my same get all the lightning gems as Scion and get no resistances until Kitava, which was usually a crapshoot as to whether I lived or died. That crapshoot was, am I awake and paying attention? Yes, I win. And then if I'm not, then I die. Just do 40,000 DPS starting like 2 with my stupid build. Maybe not that much, maybe not that early, but it was an insane amount of DPS the entire game. There's no resistances at all. Just arc lightning with lightning bolt attached to it. Thunder motes. Or lightning motes. Why is that, Africa? Is it because when you die you still get to live? That I don't see much of a point. If you're gonna have a hardcore and you just get to keep your character, we're not really hardcore at that point. Kind of like Ascension, where hardcore deaths on Ascension, I mean, you still play the game on that character. You've just lost the buff. At that point, it's not really hardcore. It's more like a no-death challenge. Yeah, standard is like legalist, right? And then yeah, Path of Exile has that problem where the game is balanced around one-touch kills because people can either just log off and be safe. You know, instead of implementing a better way of keeping your player in the fucking game. Give them like a logout timer where their character persists for 20 seconds even after you disconnect or something. Then I guess that'll kill people from desync. Remember back in the day of early PoE, I think my first death was straight up to desync. There's no way PoE 2 is going to be DOA. Although I have no idea what big changes they're making. The game has been floating for so long. PoE shows me with Elden Ring to P1. Huh. I'm not sure how to parse that statement. Interesting. Okay, now I gotta make a new little bit of hair behind here. It could be a flat color because it shouldn't be seen all that much. These the ears are gonna wiggle a little bit, but they shouldn't wiggle too much. And these little things are supposed to be clips, I believe. So I'm gonna color these to make them look like metal. Where's the... Shit. Erase this. Okay, bring this back up. Hide the hair from the bomb. Fill this in with a pencil. Okay, get a bigger brush. Okay. Elden Ring Fortnite inspired ARPG. I think I just caught AIDS reading that. Well, inspiration means a lot of things. Well, it can also mean absolutely fucking nothing. I also don't follow any of this stuff, so... As far as I'm concerned, you are an expert. Because PoE wasn't really my kind of game. As much as I enjoyed Diablo 2, I also never really finished it. I bought the what's it called? I bought Resurrected. Is that the title? It's because if I ever want to play Diablo 2 again, I don't have to finagle with the weird random programs on the internet to make it run on a modern resolution. Okay, now I gotta make it shine. should make a white. White bean. Does that look like metal? That looks too hard. Smooth out this gray here. Maybe I should just get rid of that little white bit. Not an artist. Don't act like I am. As long as it's gray. It looks metallic in design. That's good. Ruthless mode. I have no idea what that is. Part of the body. Fill it in. Get a bigger brush. Right, get another 2-pixel brush. Move around, get this purple outline to be consistent with everything else. It's easy to summarize. Then they made an alternative mode like SSF, but it doesn't have vision. Scarcity. Oh, yeah. I heard about that. Huh. I don't know what to think about that. It was kind of like the way that game works, like kind of like you get what you get and deal with it. Good luck farming what you want, because you're not going to get it anyway. And then they made POT2 to be around that. I don't know. How was the general reception to Ruthless? I think the combat dodge roll isn't a bad thing, although getting rid of all movement skills sounds kind of dumb. I think, I know that people said that the console version of D3 was superior because of the dodge roll. I think, when anyone takes an ARPG and removes the aspect of tag, you're dead, it's a good thing. And that's kind of what the dodge roll does. Although realistically, the dodge rolls for players who are on console and they're probably bad. Had bad controls to go with it. Now we gotta draw in behind the header. Dun, dun, dun. Too big. Right to a brush. I know. Should be a pencil. Okay, little bucket. Brush it in. Hello, paper. Do not draw. Pretend I draw. I'm not an artist like you or Marula. Merely pretend I am one. This doesn't need to be too fancy because it's going to be covered by ears most of the time. Oh, smudge the good colors in. And sharpen the edges around here. Or blur the edges. That looks awful. But this is going to be hidden most of the time anyway. That's way too blurry, actually. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. So when those move, there'll be something behind it. I doubt they'll move all that much. Most of the movement's probably going to be above this line here where the little snake bite piercing is. Let's see. I feel like I should erase this little outside area here. That. Bring this back. Okay. And we'll connect these two lines together. Fill it in. Cover up the holes. Whoops. God damn it. Should probably preserve that. Get rid of this flesh tone color here. Shouldn't even be flesh tone. It should be ear floof. I wonder if I could get that ear floof to be good if I change the color of it to white. Instead of that weird tan purple in between. Hunter has trap launcher and ICC. Aren't they only supposed to have frost arrow? RDF is cool though. I will never hate RDF. Trap launcher though? That's just weird. Now that's cheating. Trap launcher. That is just cheating. Okay. Blur all this color in here. Or smudge all this color in here. Okay, this should be smudged in a direction. Make a new hard outline for this, to be honest. Redraw that outline. Okay, put the ear on. See what I need to fix. Go back to a 2-pixel. Grab the color from this outline, and I increase the force. Oh, that's too much. Okay, force back down. Jesus Christ, Dylan, why? Okay. Yep, that is very true, Africa. I have never met a sane one. Never met a normal one. Never met one with brains. Mox kind of breaks the mold. Mox is still kind of retarded and a little gay. Noob's hitbox scoring 3 sizes when Hunter marks applied. Our hunters were fucking garbage. And I was an arms warrior. Yeah, that happened every week. We didn't have to guess who was going to take the fall of shame. We just knew. And then one hunter got bullied out of the guild for not using traps. Is that how it happened? I think that's how it happened. And then the hunters had to get taught to use traps in the first place. That's why the bullying started. Although, I mean, it has to feel bad that traps were 50% of your damage when there was no trap shot. What else I need to do for this? I think now I should cut the hair up. I should cut the front bangs up. And that way I can do the rest. Let's see. We will duplicate the hair. Front hair. No, it's not just 2 buttons, but you gotta run up and you gotta drop the trap and then you gotta get out of the boss's range to start doing your buttons. And, you know, when you run up and drop the trap, you gotta hope you don't get frost tombed and tomb your entire melee plus tank. It's very complicated stuff. I should be going outside the outline. I really like TOGC. Even though most of the fights are kind of really a one mechanic meme. What am I cutting off? No, I don't need to cut that off. No, I do need to cut. Fuck. This is not as easy as I thought I would make it. This will be better. Yeah, that's always when you're doing challenges. I don't think I've ever done a TOGC challenge. Somehow people still die on Northern Beasts. Wait, this is floatable. Am I doing this? Is all floatable? And this should work. No idea what I'm thinking about in my mind, but should be able to make a not clean, but good base for what I'm trying to do. Hopefully it floats. Floats. Frick. Bangs. Yeah. Rename front hair to side hair. Let's also be back here. Oh, we need the little things that go all the way to the bottom. This is pain. Rate the healers until they figure it out. Now we need to braid our tanks and our DPS and our healers. Needed to crack the whip on everyone. Except me. I'm perfect. Okay, I think I should be able to just fill this in with a bucket. Just gonna draw some lines here and there. Two. Is this part here supposed to be the strand? Supposed to be a connection. Line. Hopefully it doesn't look hideous. But I do it the wrong way. No, I'm fine. That was part of it. That was part of the other one. Yeah, that's part of this stupid one. Shit ass fucking artist. Okay, get rid of that. Bring back the side hair. It is whole. So, paint outside the lines. I feel like I should just be using a pencil regardless. Maybe I should. No, whatever. Whatever. This is just a project that I'm taking on my own kindness and desire to see how well I can do this thing in general. I wouldn't mind doing one of these once or twice a month for like $50, maybe less. Although I'd be kind of ashamed of myself if I'm making VTubers before I start doing professional DM'd games. Honestly, I've never had a good experience with there were girls in my guilds in Wrath of the Lich King. Every retail Wrath server build I've been in has died. And it's usually because of drama started by a woman. I have no idea why. It just happens. Doesn't happen retail. For some odd reason. That one girl that we had, guild leader, that I didn't raid with, but was in for a while, and she seemed on top of her shit. And she seemed nice. Which is not common. And then there was that old lady in the TBC guild. She also seemed on top of it. Not Wrath. Fuck, what was that girl's name? Was it Bananas? Whatever the fuck her name was. Good lord. Practically begging and pleading to get Mark of the Wild on her fucking dog. I mean her boyfriend. I'm sorry. Bonanas! There we go. God. The chick was insane. And she'd get passive-aggressive immediately after. Sorry for being a vocal player. You're screaming about 34 stats on your pet. Avenine didn't even do that shit. I mean, she still got mad when people didn't buff Might on her pet. Yeah, it was Africa. You don't even have to guess. I don't even have to guess who you're referring to. You're just correct. That was insane. I'm surprised people didn't make it bigger, make a bigger deal out of it. And her freaking out over a weapon that wasn't even good for her. Okay, I don't think I need to do much for this because it's going to be covered by the neck. Huh? What did I do? Oh, because it was on top. There was nothing wrong. Let's see. Let's actually bring this back. And we should probably paint slightly underneath everything here. No. Let's paint where there's not going to be hair. That way when the shoulders move, there'll be a little bit of purple underneath. Then I think a fill would be... God damn it. Never fails. We'll just do this then. How? Why? Where's the hole? Has to be on this side, right? Okay, whatever. It's not that important. I can just brush it in. Let's see. This. Get all this in. Same color as what this is. That is quite the circumstance. Now I should be able to fill this. Okay, put this on top. Everything looks okay. And if I put the head on top, So now I gotta drop this. This hair side's not gonna be back. Okay. See? Not awful. Okay, arms. Actually, I didn't even start with the arms. Where's the other arm? Okay, rid of the arms again. We gotta draw. I'm gonna paint these in. This body. Let's see, hair. Back. Round hair. Feel mandatory no more. Ear check a noob. Every bit of this hair needs to. Ooh, so you know what? Fuck. Let's just do a quick. No, let's not do quick. Just draw all this. Okay, do that. That's good. That's fine. Keep the color down. The original feel of the character. It's the arms. Let's see, where's this arm? Sort of. Okay. Erase some of this. And draw that back in. Oops, Jesus. I think this merge tool might be in order. Or this bit. Put it at the bottom here. And this. That needs to be heard. She is free. He's free now. You can't fault the man for taking the right path. Okay, I need to cut these two front strands of hair off. And then do some more shit. Wait, no, it's... It's gonna be their own thing. Their own jiggle physics. No animation, just jiggle physics. We will load that. That should be good. Let's see. Side bang. All right. Okay. Just going to stay up here. To reach all part of it. Fine. All the way down. Make it float. Looks fine. Side bang left. Cool. Now I gotta redraw them to make them not look garbage. Let's see. All the way up to here. Shouldn't really matter too much how high it goes, because half this will shove behind the hair. I should probably get rid of background here. Okay, if this is darker up here because it's kind of okay, I'm in the shadow of this anime girl's head. Oops. And we should probably draw those lines. Fuck. This is the best I can do. Smudge it up. blur it up. Yeah, it's good. Netherwing was a harrowing experience for most people. Let me say it was probably the second worst TBC experience I've ever had. First worst being retail. Only because I had to subscribe to play it. They were identical in every way. Down to every single instance. Every single experience. Down to the level. Netherwing and retail were the same. I just had to pay for one. Or not retail. Classic. Classic were the same. I just had to pay for one of them. Okay, I think the transparency holes are taken care of now. Yeah, you really did. I'm still surprised that you give Haru gold from time to time after that situation. Jesus, yeah. God, Karazhan was so shit. It was so garbage. It's not even just because I was a warrior that did no damage, it was just such a shit instance. Holy fuck. I'm here, I'm like, God, finally. The promised land of World of Warcraft. And it was garbage. Start to finish. Non-stop. Lied to for so many years. I can't believe I have to, I'm actually gonna say it, but Yerrick was right. TBC is ass. Well, I assume there's a lot more TBC, or a lot more Kara, Ulduar, and TOGC running than you had to do with Karazhan. Because, T5? Or no, because you at least had... Yeah, T5 was open, right? I think. I don't remember. It was awful. God, what a waste of time that was. And it sucked even more because, Shadowlands started sucking as soon as I quit TBC. In like a patch, it went from the best WoW I've ever played to the worst. I probably should have done that. Instead of, hopelessly, because there's just no places to mine anywhere. Because every single motherfucker and their horde of bots were, out there mining every piece of adamantium. I earned more adamantium standing still in a single place, killing ogres infinitely on repeat in Nagrand than I did flying around. No, not flying around. I couldn't fly. Riding around. And there's also no worse feeling than finally finding a piece of fell iron and some jackass flies up to it on his epic mount. Even worse, he pulls a mob, so it gets cancelled, so you mine it. And then when he's done killing that thing, he looks at you, he's like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, well, you pulled, you lost. You and your, I need to take what I can get without without having a flying mount. He's like, bro, I worked hard for this. There's like a 7 out of 10 chance that you bought the gold for that mount, first off. Secondly, I don't think spending, 3 years gaining wealth in vanilla by power leveling people on a mage counts as earning it. Because they all got their gold from RMT, which means all your gold came from RMT as well. It was impossible. It was, like I said, it was just as bad as Netherwing. Netherwing was the exact same thing. I had to run around Alterac Mountains at level 60 just to farm Mithril. Mithril and iron, because sometimes Mithril spawned up there. And it was easier to farm Mithril in like the 2 nodes they popped in on in Alterac than it was anywhere else that Mithril's found commonly. It was so bad. Okay, now I gotta fix these holes. Or do I? I do. Miss Casternathria, guys. Actually, I don't need to fix those holes. Just duplicate layer. Duplicate layer. Pull this down. Merge down. Merge down again. Although I guess now I'll kind of look fun. Oh. Did I not do it right? Ah, shit. Right. Take these two. Put them... Take these two. Put them somewhere safe. Hide them. Okay. Now I can merge down. Merge down twice. Cool. Now, but it will look a little funky, I think. When these side bangs start moving, and the hair underneath it is way too similar. So, we'll try to preserve the colors. We'll paint over them. At least over the lines. They should be darker. It's gonna look so scuffed. But imagine if I were to have a brand, scuffed would be it. Needlelands are so good. It's not fair. So good. I would trade. I would trade so much just to be back with guys being dudes. I would trade my time in Pupper Pals to be with guys being dudes once more, just for a day. You could see what real raiders are like. Instead, we get Mark of the Wild. Six-year-old boomers through 20-year-old raids that they know none of the mechanics of. Get the fight. Don't know what it does. Article on Wowhead is 10 years old. It's still correct. Dies anyway. Healers? Tank? What do you mean your cooldowns have a time limit? What do you mean Shadow Zone explodes me instantly with no recourse? Good job, Penny. My only regret was not getting Betrayer of Humanity before Penny leaving the raid, but Glass and getting it was honestly the piece of resistance of that whole guild. The true Glassening. I still never even got a death bite. So bad. So bad. What do I do about this? How do I resolve this issue? It wouldn't look good on a single color. And again, I am not an artist. Maybe I should send these back and just say, hey, do what you want to do to the back of this hair here. Make it work. Should be this color, to be honest. It's gonna be dark in the shadow. Where's the head? Bring all the hair in. Is that it? The bangs. I'm gonna shove that bang higher than the other. Then when they move, it should. Oop. Yeah, it has to be colored. That. That looks good. I think that's all right. Look, you can't clown around a Naxxramas, right? Serious business, especially when this Naxxramas has 20 less players and 15 less mechanics. Smite. Can't, how dare you? Dare you smite in our 20-year-old raid? Fuck, just listening to my first time, I think my first time off-tanking with Kyrunic, who was probably the most based pupper pal. Just listening to him describe all the fights, I'm like, wow, holy shit, all this stuff happens in vanilla? My guy, you got nothing to worry about here. Nothing happens in Naxx. think this is good. This is all I'll need. There's some hair that I need to fix there. Now I think that's good. And we're gonna move this side bang up. We could probably move this one up as well. Okay, then we can drag these to be higher than the body. Just to see how things are going. Also higher than the head. Should they be higher than the head? They should not be higher than the head. Side back left. My redraws don't look so hideous. I could be a manga scannulator. I don't know Japanese, just like them, and I'll translate things stupidly too. By the Dark Lord, and I believe it, because that's just how Wrath Guilds go. I still need to fix the hair on the right by the arm. Yeah, let's do that. It's crazy that that even happened. The way that it happened. Oops, I should do preserve outlines. Preserve outlines. Yeah. And clicks inside clicks. Across clicks. We don't need to do this because this will be a normal piece of hair. And here. It's that little blade of hair here. This up a bit. That's not even far enough. Okay, let's Put the arm here, and then just do a little brush. I don't think the arm should move in much at all. We can draw a nice little outline to give this a blade of hair look right here. We should probably erase a little bit. Let's lower this some more. Okay, zoom in, back to a small brush, pick the outline color, and I really wish I knew how to emulate that line. I just learn how to use my tablet. Hold on. Darn it. Alright, hold on. I need to do that. So how do I navigate this shit site? Oh god, what an awful video quality. What is this? I can't believe I used to stream at 900p. Runny.
Lava wave, middle is safe.
Close attention to the dragon. Left of the dragon. Good job, Penny. They both got hit, but only Penny died. Your brother was Bud, right? Yeah, it was something. Only Ulduar was possible. Okay, I think I've done enough. Trying to think about any complications I would have during the animation process. Should be good. She doesn't look like a fucking hovering burn victim anymore. Mismatching skin grafts. Toge's there. Bangs. What's this? It's just a copy of the hair that I don't need anymore. Let's put that all the way at the bottom. Keep it hidden so it won't export. Left eyelid. Right eyelid. Side bang. Eye creases. Notified that we are in fact not Asian. Fun fact, Asian people don't normally have eye creases. Eyebrows, they're hidden by the head right now. Two heads? Yeah, I do. Let's get this head down here. Side bangs need to go below the head. Draw the head copy all the way back down to the bottom. Iris. Sclera, iris, sclera. That's another copy of side bangs. A copy of eyes I don't need anymore. I think this is workable. Glasses. Thanksgiving week raid. I just expected everyone to be out with family. I didn't even expect to raid that week because y'all crackers be wildin'. Did I get a copy of the glasses? I have to cut the glasses out of another image. I think I do. You need to cut the mouth out, huh? Alright. Let's open a new version. Let me get all of this done. So then I don't have to worry about any of this anymore. It's all down to animate. I don't think I'm going to be doing any extra moans. Closed. Your mouth open. Surreal. Nice and easy. Why does this not work anymore? Mouth open. Copy. Hey. Okay, that has to go above the head. That's big enough to cover the closed mouth. And I probably should try to get those snake bites in there. Not sure how they look though, seeing as how this doesn't have real lips. Just anime lips. How would that look? I think the bottom two snake bites need to be in there. cleaner one. That was a mistake. Okay, that should be fine. Here. Float. Use the same one. Layer. Snake bite 1. Or, yeah, that's mine. Copy. And then something. Paste. Snake bite 1. Copy. Put that above the head. Put that above mouth open. Cool. Duplicate this layer. Rename it Snakebite 2 or 3. That's fine. Go to image. No. Go to layer. Transform. Flip horizontally. Move it over. Yeah. Nope. Should be higher up. I don't really know what snake bites look like when they're on flapping lips. Mouth closed. Oh no, mouth open. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Is the stream dead? Oh, my stream's fine. My obs did blip red for a bit. Well, yeah, I saw. This is good. Maybe I should merge these snake bites into the closed mouth. Or open mouth. So that means I can't edit them anymore. Be extra careful with where I place them. I think this looks good because the lips are a little uneven here, so it makes sense for these snake bites to be kind of uneven themselves. Although, if I put them, I think that's good. It'll be easy enough to remake if I need to. Merge down. Merge down. Cool. Now look at their lips be flapping. I think that's fine. Once again, I am no artiste. What else do I need to do? I think that's everything. I think that's fine. I think I can port this into Cubism. So how long have I been working on this? I've only been working for this as long as the stream has been on. No, I did do some work before that. Say like stream is 3 hours and 18 minutes. I did my own work for like an hour. 4 days ago. Gotten quite proficient in butchering anime girls and putting them back together. Not bad. I think if anything else I would need its own separate part. It'd be nice if the hands were, but I don't see myself doing anything special with those. Then all the things that need to be separate from the hair are separate. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts total, plus the epoge and the ears. I'm not separating the jacket too much, although I should. It'd be really nice if I did. It'd look really nice if I did, but I'm not doing that. So, if you ever get commission work, make sure they send you everything in layers, plus the finished image. They could be. Good. The eyes being a weird shape, not completely symmetrical, I think are fine because the eyelids cover it. Why is it side brow over the head? Yep. Glasses, glasses, glasses. Huh. Didn't she send me a version of the glasses? No, I could just... It's the hard part. That'll be fine. I'll do it from here. There's less stuff to erase. Hell, at this point, it'd be better just to get another whole pair of glasses off some other image than it would be to clean these up. The glasses look better. Where are my glasses? My glasses. Nope. Did I break my numlock? No. What was the hotkey for it? Oh. There we go. Glasses. Specialized. So everything else I've done, I'll lasso 2. I'll just do this because it's not broken this way. Lasso 2 of the glasses off. We will redraw the lenses. Rings are the most important bit. The fact that this artist just doesn't seem to like using solid colors. So everything's kind of like see-through. It's a bit of a grief. An artist complain about being replaced by robots. There's a reason why. What do you mean the region's empty? Oh, because I clicked it twice. No, I didn't. Float. What do you mean the region's empty? Oh, okay, there we go. Now we float. Awesome. glasses. Like this. Not bad. Well, zoom in and cut away all of these little pieces of color. Shouldn't be here. Wouldn't matter too much because it'll be flesh tone on flesh tone. So, brush 2. Nope. Fuck. Brush 2 with minimal hardness. Brush 1. No, brush 2. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Just a little bit here. Actually look worse with what I'm doing now. Took a copy of this before I did it. What the fuck is on my Twitch channel? Oh. Got posted into a host into a host. Did I miss the Dodger game? What the fuck is this? Who puts the teams like this on a scoreboard from a broadcast? Am I supposed to know who's home and who's away? Well, I mean, I know who's home because it's definitely Dodger Stadium. Oh, Dodgers down 3-0 against the San Francisco Giants. Top of the 8th. They can still make it back. Dodgers have been working magic. That's cause is fine. That's fine. Needs to be erased a bit. Okay, that should be okay. Now I need to color in the frames. It's gonna be semi-translucent. Probably gonna make a duplicate layer just to have the image itself. I'm going to erase everything on this layer. Just because I'm doing things strangely in my head. Then we're going to paint over a hard white. I remembered how to do alpha, or drawing to alpha properly. This would actually be really good for me to remember that right now, but drawing a straight line. Right. Sometimes I wish this were paint, so I could just draw a straight line. Pretty sure there's a way to actually do it. I just just don't remember how. Okay, bring this down. Let me just draw underneath the frame. Cool. Then we get the bucket. That's one. Baseball is the only sport that I truly enjoyed playing as a kid. And enjoyed it even more when watching it live. And I started watching it recently because my boss is a Dodgers fan. And throughout the years, my mom working for him, she's gotten a lot of tickets to go see the Dodger game because he and his partner had season tickets, and when they couldn't go to them, they just gave away season tickets to whoever wanted them. So I gotta see a lot of Dodger games because my mom working at that accounting firm, the same firm I work at now. And, there's a company Dodger game we all went to. It was a very fun time, and I realized just how much I like watching baseball. And it was a good game. It went 12 innings, 13. It was a nail biter of a game. So I'd been relearning baseball over these past couple months. Okay, and then we're going to lower the opacity. And I think that will keep if I merge down. I hope. Hey, I'm a fuck. Oh no, shit. I need to merge in the opposite direction. I need to merge the frames down. There we go. Easy glasses. Remember to like and subscribe. These are uneven. I need to get like 1 pixel up on the top. That's good. Let's get the opacity back up to top. Draw our line. Cool. Bring the opacity back down to 30% should be good. Right. Drop that frames back down onto it, and boom, easy glasses. This layer. Sit over here. New layer. Glasses. Why is her face bigger? I think that's fine. Oh. There we go. Seems fine. Not sure if I have to do anything else now. I think I could just do everything I need in Cubism. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Discard changes. Get rid of that. Discard changes. Alright. Alright. Let's save this. Actually, no. Let's make sure everything that we need to be visible is visible. We could just also delete everything that we don't need. Then I guess I'll animate this tomorrow. Yep. Dr. Poppenstein's monsters almost complete. Sport. What does this need to be at? PSD. And layers PSD. Oh. All right. Is 9. I should eat and then maybe fuck around on Ascension for a little bit. Get bored. And wonder where my life is going. Playing Ascension. If you're still around, thank you for watching. I'm closing this down. If you have an image and you want a live 2D character, I can make it for you. Till then, goodbye.